Hi, beautiful souls. I'm out in the field. I've had a beautiful meditation. I've heard the church bells ring, which was actually quite interesting because I was doing a lovely telepathic exercise that I do each day. And whilst I had just come to the conclusion of that's not the right word, but the ending of my telepathic exercise, just at that divine perfect moment, the church bells started to ring. So I was like, oh, that's interesting, let's count these bells. And there were 33, and I thought, now that's interesting. I wonder if that's because whoever's ringing the bells is aware that 33 represents the Christ and the Christ light. And of course, we're all moving into that Christed state of consciousness, Buddha consciousness, unity consciousness, call it whatever you like, ascension. Everyone's moving in that direction. It can look a little bit chaotic at times. And certainly chaos can appear unexpectedly. And in the old paradigm, we see it as that we're victims. We see it as somebody's doing something to us in victimhood. And but when we are living as our Christed presence, as from a higher perspective, we see it in a very different way. So yesterday I was sitting in my car and I was about to drive off to the hospital, and I had my hand on the door to pull the door in, and a man, I think it was a man, it could have been a woman, it could have been a child, who knows, I didn't see their face. They drove, and it seemed as if they were driving deliberately into me. Can't prove that, and it doesn't matter, that's not the point. They drove into my car door and took my car door off, and it seemed as if they drove through my arm. It felt like as if they drove through my body. I don't know what happened. It all happened so quickly. They drove off, didn't stop. Off down the road they went, fast, almost driving into other vehicles. They were swerving and winding. Whether they were drunk, who knows? Hit and run, whatever it was, it happened. But at the time, I jumped out of the car and I shouted down the road to stop and all of this. They didn't stop, swore. Obviously not that enlightened. So I did tell a bit of abuse down the road. But what I noticed, which was interesting, was I came back into equilibrium incredibly fast in comparison. Now I say in comparison because last year the universe delivered me 2 other opportunities to practice my mastery, and I didn't handle those that well. Well, actually, I suppose I did, but yeah, whatever. Oh, look, the bells are ringing again. So I'm not going to count them this time, otherwise I won't be able to speak because I can't do 2 things at once. I'm not a multitasker, and I've never been a multitasker. So this guy drove off down the road, this woman, this person, this being, this they, in today's world, they drove off down the road and didn't stop. And I, like I said, came back into equilibrium pretty quickly. The police didn't really help. They said to me to go online and report the incident, even though the person could have killed me. I mean, it felt like the car went through my body. I don't know how I'm still in one piece without any type of wound on me. My neighbour kindly came out, took me to the hospital. My door had to remain open because it was not shuttable. The guy came along and towed my car away. A bit later on, it's now going to have to get repaired. Obviously, insurance company not so happy because no details of the other person. It is what it is, And at first, I did think, well, I hope that person doesn't have a very good day. And then I was just like, I forgive you. I forgive you. It's all right, I forgive you. It's got nothing to do with me, this situation. Everything is happening for us to help us to come to that point of higher awareness, greater love, greater unity, understanding. And what that person chooses to do is of no relevance to me. That's their choice, their soul, their journey. And so today when I was meditating, I was saying, I forgive you, but do the right thing. Dare to present yourself at a police station and hand yourself in and say, I did this and I'm so sorry. Because we give people opportunities to actually resolve and rise above whatever density they're carrying. You've got to be carrying a lot of density to possibly have harmed another being and not wish to stop and take responsibility for that. You have got to be carrying a lot of density and a lot of programming, old programming within you. And it's an opportunity for that person to transcend a lot of density. And that's up to them to choose whether they want to do it or not. It's not my choice to be focused in that direction, because my focus is on creating joy, abundance, bliss and wonderment for this whole entire earth plane. So I had a few conversations with some particularly beloved, darling souls, and I went in my expansion group, and my expansion group was saying, wow, my gosh, you're so calm. And I said, yes, it's incredible how calm I am. And they went, you could have been killed. I went, yes, I could have been killed. And the car went through my body. That's what it felt like. It went through like my arm. I mean, the door was taken off and my arm was on the door. How I was saved, I didn't see it, but I heard this sort of inner sound, like that sort of funny sound inside myself. It was like as if, I don't know, I really can't even describe it. I think I'm still processing and integrating whatever it was. But my expansion group was so loving and wonderful. And they were like, this is such an amazing opportunity. And they were seeing it in such a very different perspective, which was just so beautiful, because our human wants to be like, gosh, that's so outrageous. And of course it is outrageous. It's outrageous to inflict pain or harm on any other being. That is outrageous. And it's immoral, not ethical, and certainly not unifying, loving, Christed consciousness. So what they were sharing was, my goodness, what an opportunity. How amazing, how wonderful that you were able to transcend that with so much grace. And we had this lovely conversation, and it was really illuminating, not just about me, about, all of our group, because it's a very unified group, and we do meditation, and then we discuss what came up for us in meditation and what our insights were. And often a lot of the insights are in alignment with each other, and we grow from these, because we also are birthing in new creations that we've already created, but we're bringing them into the now, and from that timeless space of the now, we're birthing constantly all of these wonderful, amazing creations for the greater good of humanity as Christed consciousness. 33, the beautiful 33 ringing bells that I heard this morning, just now in the field. So expect the unexpected, and when the unexpected shows up for you, dare to be as calm as you possibly can, so that you can transcend the experience. And I certainly don't wish anything like this for anyone to experience. I don't wish any harm on anyone. I want everyone to experience peace and love and joy and bliss. But if something does present like that, sometimes it's an opportunity for you to transcend it. And sometimes it just shows you how you are moving through your existence in this lifetime. Do not give anything meaning. Don't go down that route of like giving meaning, and don't go down the route of victimhood, because that's not the point. The point is to be seeing the love and the unity with everyone. That could have been, say, like somebody that you actually love and care about, that you just don't know could actually do something like that. Some people are very afraid. Some people are very scared. It takes a very dense person, like I said, somebody carrying a lot of density, to have hit somebody else and run away without actually presenting themselves and saying, I'm so sorry. So that person certainly needs forgiveness, needs compassion and love to help them to transcend all of their density, so that they can shine and share more love and joy and peace on this earth too. And so when we stand in our mastery and we radiate love, joy and peace, then we assist others to experience the same from within. We're always only ever holding space for others to experience that for themselves. We heal ourselves. It comes from within us. So that's my share for today. My share is to be aware and present. If anything happens, or whatever's happening in your life, just be present, be aware. Awareness. Go within. How might I assist myself more in this moment? How can I create more joy, bliss, peace, love and ease for myself and all others? Let go of the busyness. Let go of the need to do everything. Give yourself space every day. Give yourself some space just to recalibrate, rejuvenate, regenerate, relax, go within and ask your inner self, what needs my love? Where might I share more love? Where's my point of attraction in this moment? Am I in alignment with my highest purpose? And am I actively working on my highest purpose? And am I actively experiencing and utilizing my highest qualities? Because, you know, if you call in higher qualities and higher gifts, you don't just leave them on the shelf and not use them. It's like what I mentioned the other day about monastic living. If you have 100 saucepans and you're only using one, why hang on to those other 99? You give them up and share them with others that might use them, might need them, and might find, well, this is very useful. I've now got a saucepan. Brilliant. So when you call forth your gifts, your higher gifts from different experiences of reality through the thousands of lifetimes and the thousands and however many experiences of reality that you've ever experienced from beginningless time into this now, then you utilize them. You honor your gifts. You honor the divinity that you are, and you utilize them. And you say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, all the way. Thank you. I send you all love, joy, peace, radiance on your paths. May you keep stepping into greater levels of self-mastery so that you can move with ease and grace through this life experience in these current, divine and perfect, beautiful, precious physical bodies, and share more love, joy and wisdom on this earth plane as divine co-creators. Thank you very much for watching. My name is ZsaZsa. There's little Lanto. We're just sitting listening to the skylarks. It's very beautiful. Peace, love and joy to you all.